आपदामपहर्तारम् दातारम् सर्वसम्पदाम् लोकाभिरामम् श्रीरामम् भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. Friends, if you tell this sloka at least 3 times, it will not take you more than 2 minutes. 3 times a day. Don't doubt any word of mine. It will definitely save us from apamruti bhaya and bad incidents or accidents. ಅಪಮೃತ್ಯು ಆಪತ್ತು ಎರಡರಿಂದ ಕಾಪಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಕತ್ತಿದೆ. Because of the war and other situations these days, I have to mention this, otherwise I should not have mentioned. And whatever you feel that it's necessary, that kind of sampat will be given. Sampat is a word, it's a very tricky word. It's not exactly money or anything. It is that also. It is something like Aishwarya. Aishwarya people confuse it with money, but it is Ishvara's qualities. It includes money. Similarly, this Sampat also means where you are full, you feel that you are rich. So Sarva Sampat, the very rich, it may be qualities, it may be in quantity, whatever it is. It will be, he is the giver of that, so you are remembering him. He means here Rama. Because he also belongs to this world, Loka Viramam Sri Rama. He is not only Atma Rama, he is also Loka Viramam. That's why it is. Since Treta Yuga, this mantra has become very important. Ramanama, Ramanama. And everywhere you find that, like Ravana, like Hiranyakashipu, they wanted their name to be spread. They succeeded to make the world shiver. But all along, the people who are confident were following Raman only. Those who are shivering, who are unstable, who are following the Asuras. If we watch carefully, why don't we follow that to escape from the present situation? It is not. As I told you, might is not going to be right, is not right. It has not also won anything. A fox or a cow cannot enter your house and feel that it is safe there. It may succeed in entering, but the power of the person who holds the house will drive that out, because it is not its place. It belongs to cowshed, it should be there only. It belongs to fox belongs to some forest, it should be there. It just cannot enter and capture a house and say that I am the boss of this house. So the world which we think that might is right is going to take a retreat, is already in the path of retreat. The might is, it will be the person who is righteous, who knows that is very clear. He will have the confidence with him, always confidence. But even if challenges come to him, he will not be shattered, he will not be shivering, he will not be afraid. The Bharatiyas, the Indians, have a long history, and nowhere you will find that Asuras only develop their ego that, like Ravana will tell, I am the Pandit of Samaveda, I am a great devotee of Shiva, I can even put Surya Chandra, the Devas, under me. Like that, the claim may be there, but Rama may be having nothing, or his followers may be having, there will be even monkeys who just follow Rama. But ultimately, what wins in life is Rama and his Patala and his Sipais, not these people who are showing power or throwing fear on the people. The super intelligent people know that everything is just information on the head. So whenever they want, whatever they want, they create, and even diseases they create. The power to control mind they create, the fear psychosis they create through information, and the people are afraid of it. Even if you are suffocating from aeroplane travel and come and get dropped in cities like Bombay where you get pollution, And if you suddenly shudder and then they will call you a SARS patient. So this is how the word spreads, and even all the asthma patients, all the people who have some problem with the heart, they can be now declared as patients of the new disease. And this is how this information spreads. And if one paper reports that they found one case in India, finished. India is branded as SARS wave. And there everyone is choking. No fool is ready to ask in the Western world. Yes, pollution making his lungs pump a little, rather his heart pump a little, lungs and heart problems. So this is how the media tries to develop fear, because some people are controlling who are moneyed or who think that they are moneyed. They control the media and information spreads, so that wherever they don't want, those countries, they will make it afraid. We don't have power to spread to the world that what is right is the might. We don't have the power to spread throughout the world. Power means money power or information media in our hands. The countries which spread all these diseases and rumors about the diseases, their 80 to 88% are suffering from skin diseases, 40% are suffering from breast cancer, and all other type of colon cancer is there, existing, and that is not publicized. Some fellow sneezes, some fellow is attacked with a little less air, and they call that these countries have these diseases. This is where we fools immediately think that they are right. Never give up or never feel that you are victim of anything. You should not be. So this is where Rama stands aloof, not the power of the world. So I am telling this is in the Chaitra Shukla Navami day, and in Punarvasu Nakshatra, in Treta Yuga, Rama, he has taken birth, has come to the world rather. He was born out of a payasa. That was yesterday, but because today is the Tithi, they continue performing Ramanavami today. But it doesn't matter, because what is important is the subject matter. ಆ ವಿಷಯ ಮುಖ್ಯವಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೆ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಷಯಾಂತರವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಅಂತರಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಸಾರ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ವಿಷಯ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗ್ತದೆ. One of the greatest saints of India is Sadashiva Brahmendra. After Shankaracharya, he is claimed as one of the greatest jnanis from South India. He didn't bother about any external circumstances, and he was living with himself, and he was considered as a great jnani because of this. Even he is talking about Rama, that is the funniest part of it, because he should only highlight the Brahman, Parabrahman, Atma and all. And he is talking about this, or he is singing about Rama. It shows that how much power Ram Nam has got. He didn't sing about any other deities as such, other avatars or something. Sing with me, follow me. Are you not weeping with it? Ramarasam Rasane Pibare Ramarasam Bring the nectar. Bring the nectar of Ramanama. This is the essence of your Atman and the world. Prapanchada Sara. This you drink, Pivare Ramarasam. Drink deeply, get drunk in Ramarasa. Janana Marana Vaya. Shoka Viduram. Janana Marana Vaya. Shoka Viduram. Sakala Shastra Nigama Gamasaram Sakala Shastra Nigama Gamasaram Ramarasam Rasani Pivare Ramarasam Pivare Ramarasam. By drinking this rasa, by drinking this essence of Rama, it will distance your shoka, it will distance all your worries. The easiest way for stress management, distress management, ಈ ಕಷ್ಟಗಳ ಶೋಕವನ್ನು ದೂರ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂತಹ easiest way is Ram Nam. And then he promises that Janana, Marana, Bhaya, even that will also get away. Why? Because all the Shastras, all the Vedas, Nigama, Agama. Nigama is Veda, Agama is Agama Shastras. All this plus all the Shastras, the essence of all this is in Ram Nam. Why I am saying this is, it will be beautiful if you sing with a little knowledge of meaning. Pivare Ramarasam Ramarasam. The beauty of Indian thought is, they have already found out that it's only thought which activates the world. ಅಂದರೆ ಗ್ರಹಿಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ನೆನಪುಗಳು. For example, a child looks, it can't walk, but it will catch through the mind someone walking. For example, it will smile, it will it will say, but it will take some time. But as it grasps that this fellow is walking, it will try to swim, it will try to catch the wall and it will start walking over a period. The transport thought into activity, it takes some time, but all the activities are based on thought. So Indian thought is such that just by one astra called Ramanama, you can shoot down all your worries, all other thoughts of Janana Marana Bhaya, fear and worries. India is never tired of talking about Rama and Ramayana. It has so many years we have started singing this, and Vyasa brought this Ramayana in its present form. I am not going to detailedly talk about Rama's story because even Maricha had to accept that Rama Vigrahan Dharma. Maricha, like Asura, had to tell this word. Sakshat Dharma, if it is going to take any form, it is Rama's form. Rama Vigrahan Dharma. So the devotees from then onwards, they have highly benefited from this Ram Nam. Even if you see the people in Ayodhya, they used to lose their mind while Rama walks. Because he's the power of attraction. They can't just have their ego and look at him. They used to just dissolve their mind and they will behave abnormally at the sight of Rama himself. This is the report of Vyasa. He was the center of attraction. We all will laugh, but it is true. Even the plants have power to weep. So that day itself they have recorded this. When Rama was walking out of Ayodhya, even plants used to shed tears. Suppose you are growing a plant or a farm or a garden very dearly. Suppose you go and live for 1 week, you come back and see. In spite of your Mali attending on it, your home people attending on it, the leaves and the things will be fading. Unless the others also show equal love. Even your pets, if you are loving it so much, once you leave the pets and go on tour and come back, it would not have eaten, it would have fallen sick. This is what man seeks, animal seeks, plant seeks. The Purna Prema, the love divine. Or love total, we will not call it divine, the total love. So Rama was having this full love, it's reported. So all the people were attracted to get merged in the Nama Rupa of Rama. Even in Kali Yuga we are seeing that Bhadrachal Ramdas could bring back Rama's reign in the South India. Ramabhadra Rara Shri Ramachandra Rara Ramabhadra Rara Shri Ramachandra Rara Tamarasa Lochana Tamarasa is one word. Tamarasa Lochana Sita Sameta Rara is invoking Rama's name like this. Is asking Sita Sameta Rara. You ask Sita also, please come with Sita also. Ramabhadra, Ramachandra, one who protects our mind, one who is protecting us always. Let him come with the total Prakriti so that as part of Prakriti, as a devotee, I will be merging with you. It's a very great bhagya, it's great, very, very great thing that instead of Atma Rama, the word Jagadabhi Rama, Ramachandra, these words are special words pertaining only to Ram Nam. It's a very, very tricky thing, but a very mystical thing, but it is attributed only to Ram Nam because Jagat is usually the Prakriti, which also is Rama, but many people don't know that, except in one of our songs, suddenly I told Maname, something like that, Ram Rahim Ko, something in that I think I have told. Very rarely we feel that mind is also God. So Ramachandra, Chandra represents mind, and even there Rama is there. Very, very rare. The name itself is very rare, and we are fortunate to have Rama, who is called as Ramachandra, is our mind. This is what we have to now think about and meditate on this holy day of Rama Navami. Navami is a movement towards Purna Chandra. Shukla Paksha means the period which is marching towards Purnami. The 9 grahas, even this is a beautiful concept India has created. 9 grahas. All these astronomers and the original fellow who were giving theory of constellations first thought that Earth has come out first and all other planets were moving around. And only recently some astronomer told that Sun is the center and all other planets were moving around. The oldest of the temple of the oldest of our temple will have Sun in the middle and all the 9 grahas are 8 grahas are around it. That means who is greater? We stupid fools don't have dignity and we have to blame ourselves. We can't propagate that we are great because we are Atmavan, we are Dharmavan, we are Dharmishtas. The power is such that we are the strongest. So when you visit a planetarium, the theory goes back only to a few hundred years, whereas in our Shastras like Panchanga and all, it runs to thousands of years. If you don't believe those Panchanga also, come to a temple which is 1500 years old, and a Navagraha Sannidhi will be there, where it is according to Agama Shastras. They have already told that Surya is the center and all other grahas just move around. And we laugh at our own Puranas. Ramanagli, Ravanagli, Hattu Tale ante. Everything has a mystical meaning. Dasharatha means one who is attracted introvertedly by Dashendriyas. So he can produce Atma, Rama, with Adisesha and other Prakriti parts, Bharata, Shatrugna, etc. Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugna. If your Dashendriyas are attracted by Atma, you become Dasharatha. You give birth to Atma Rama. Simple reason. But if you want to show your Dashendriyas outside, I am greatest, then you have only egos as your heads. 10 egos. Ahangara bandre Ravananakira, Hattu Talayinda, Hattu type of ego, Dashendriya. Each Indriya is so powerful that you develop an ego in the form of a head. So which is greater? Dasharatha's Atma or Ravana's 10 heads? So these are all very nice way of putting the whole world, function of the whole world. So you will laugh at ಒಂದು ಅಸ್ತ್ರ ಬಿಟ್ಟನ ಅಂತ ಇವನು ಗರುಡಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಅವ್ರ ಸರ್ಪಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಬಿಟ್ರಂತೆ ಇವ್ರು ಗರುಡಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಬಿಟ್ರಂತೆ ಎರಡು ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿದ್ದೋಯ್ತಂತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಶುಪತಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಇದಂತೆ ಅದಂತೆ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಮೈ laughs and they don't know. These intelligent foreigners are very intelligent enough to take all our things there, and they have invented Scud. They have invented your Patriot. A Patriot will come, Scud will come, both will get destroyed, means we believe. In the name of high technology. The same damn thing with Sankalpa they used to do. With one Astra, with one Mantra they used to do. My own statement is, in future you have to come to the power of Sankalpa, not even mind. The world cannot function through activities or thoughts. It has to come to the level of Sankalpa. And Darwin's theory of evolution. Man has come from monkey, this, that. Man has come out from water. These things they have invented. Long back we have told in Dashavatara that this is what it is. The embryo, the Pinda is the Malsyavatara in the bloodstream. That is called Jala. So this Pinda is taking the power to come to earth. That is called amphibian, Kurma. And then once it comes out, it becomes a very wild boar, Varaha. Then there is half-man, half-animal. He is called Narasimha. Narano, Simhanu Seri. Like Ganapati is an evolution theory, Narasimha is another evolution theory. The most powerful part of creation, who is the king of animals, Simha, with those qualities Nara is born. So Narasimha. Then comes what? The theory is it is evolving into human. A small, minute human. He is called Vamana. Vamana, the minutest human being. Then comes what? Parashurama is the tribal man or Stone Age man. He used to carry an ayuda called parachute. So that he is not moving towards illumination. He still is in the violent form. He is very angry, he will be carrying an astra. Then all those up to Kalki is a full evolution, where Buddha is the illumined person. And Kalki is the person who has dissolved the world and himself. It's the total dissolution into the water once again. The creation goes back into the water. This is not an outside story, that which should happen inside us. There is no inside outside for this story also, ultimately. So Guru Ayur, when we see that the Pralaya Sarambha Srishti, it's so beautifully told. He comes in a leaf, Alilai, the Alada Marada, leaf alli barta idane. It's a beautiful concept of creation. A child comes out of the bhumi, the leaf, and the prana enters Vayu, and evolution should start. So Guru also joins. So Guru Ayur. So the beautiful theory of evolution for a human being is so simply told in one Archavatara, the stone avatara, called Guru Ayur. Prana child ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, child also should evolve into full human being. So Guru ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. It's a beautiful concept I am trying to do. ಗುರುವಿನ ಪವರ್ ಇಂದ ಫುಲ್ ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪೂರ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಪೂರ್ಣ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಥಿಯರಿ. ಸೊ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲಿ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಎ stone avatar, Archa avatar. But this is not written, so we forget that there was one Guru Brahaspati, there was one Vayu Bhagavan, and some person lifted this, and they established their temple, and these people go and they cheat God, and they cheat themselves, come back and they do their work. What is the purpose of a temple like this? They are trying to tell you that evolve with the power of Guru and Vayu, because you are owning Vayu, Prana, and because of the power of Guru, evolve into a full human being. Purna Prajnago. So, on this holiday resolve that we have to move towards the Purnate, the fullness. Ramanam is the best. It includes both Sakara and Nirakara. It attracts towards Atman as well as it is a mixture of Agni and the Bija for Laya, dissolution. Agni in the Laya ittukondu hoguttakantaha Bijavagu irutte, Ram. Why I am saying this is, all other things, even if you are drowned, you will be a farm. But if if some missile comes and everything is burnt, then there is nothing, the farm does not remain. Similarly, we have already developed this called Jnanagni, the fire of wisdom, that burns all the mind and body. So this Jnanagni burns everything. So that Agni, if it burns, then we are already in the dissolved state of Atman. From where we can act as ego, act as mind, act as anything without any trouble, any sanchala. This is the power of Ram, and we have to know, on this day we have to resolve that. Start as a devotee. It's so nice to be a devotee, so that you will attract the power of love of Rama. Like Mata Chaparvati Devi, Pita Deva Maheshwara, Sitama Mayama, Sri Ramalu Nathandri. That's what Tyagaraja sings about Sita and Rama. My mother, my father. It's a beautiful concept. You are a Jiva, Prakriti is your mother, Atma is your father. So it's a beautiful concept it is. Maravakanayanna Nannu Meeru. This is another beautiful song where we think that I have forgotten you, Atman. Please don't forget me at least. You don't forget me. We are asking Rama not to forget us. Maravakanayanna Nannu Meeru. Kondaya That man has invented most beautiful Rama's form. Till today you have not equaled that man. No one has equaled this way of bringing down the form of Rama. In that you will see that Rama looks straight at you. Wherever you go, that is the camera, this thing, he looks straight. Rama with his Kodanda, he will look straight at you. So Kodanda represents your Tanu in the form of Dhanus, the body held in the hand of God. So Danda is, ordinary Danda is what all the people hold, Any person who has a resolve to do, he will carry a Danda. Some resolve. Resolve andre eno ondu naan madbeko anuvonu. Those days, even a brahmachari was used to be given a danda. And when you are going to get married, you will be given a danda. Akashi Yatra anta heli ಒಂದು ದಂಡ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. So any resolve, they used to give the danda. But Kodanda is a representation of human Tanu. But what should Manava do? He is in the form of Hanuman, who will be sitting not cross-legged. He will be ready to obey God, and he will be not even seeing Rama at his face. He will be looking at the feet and doing namaskar to the feet. I am referring it to the picture of Kondaya Raju. Don't take it literally, but I am trying to talk about the meaning, how he has conceived. I am talking about the mental bhava behind all this. So Hanuman used to bow at the feet of Rama. He used to constantly see. His eyes were wide open, ears were wide open to receive any command from Rama. Very perfect. And Sita will not look at anything. She will directly look at Hanuman and bless like this. Nowhere Sita blesses in any other photo, where in this particular drawing, artwork, Sita blesses Hanuman like this. Rama looks straight, whereas Sita's eyes are on Hanuman, blesses like this. Atma is straight, so it is common for all. The feet of Atma, if you bow, then Prakriti also blesses you for revolution. Then who is Lakshmana? He is Adisesha, the first bija in this world, the first seed of this world, Adisesha Samsha. So that Lakshmana even blesses the Hanuman by looking like this, and he is the first ego, he is the first representative of ego of the world and man. So Hanuman's ego also gets burst. All these four become a beautiful concept of unification with Atman. So this is a so simple concept and very beautifully drawn by the great artist. This tries to portray the fullness, how to attain the fullness through Rama. Maravakanayanna Nannu Meeru Mi Padaravindamulo Nadyayamo Maravakanayanna. The old Telugu is like this. The word Nayana came from Nayanna, because those days the father will not be called as father. Appa Tandri in Europilur. Nayanna, my brother. Anna, Anna, they used to call. So many people call Nayana. That is the colloquial use of that language. But the original Telugu is Maravakanayanna Nannu Meeru Mi Padaravindamulo Nadyayamo Maravakanayanna Nannu Meeru O Ramani Nama Madhuranandamu O Ramani Nama Madhuranandamu Saketarama Sitarama Rama Ramabhadra Ramachandra Raghunatha Maravakanayanna Nannu Meeru Sri Ramula Sannidhi Chala Sukhamu Sri Rama Namamu Jivana Tarakamu Hrudaya Simhasanato Atmanamo Sarvamu Meere Jaya Jaya Rama Sarvamu Meere Jaya Jaya Rama రక్షణాయన్న నన్ను మీరు పూర్ణమద పూర్ణమిదం పూర్ణాత్ పూర్ణముదచ్యతే పూర్ణస్య పూర్ణమాదాయ పూర్ణమేవావశిష్యతే. లోకా సమస్తా సుఖినో భవంతు శ్రేయో భూయాత్ సకల జనానాం సర్వత్ర సన్మంగళాని సంతు. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి.